Gaura Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. I'm back to America today. Divine mercy ki jai. Harinam Bhakti Siddhishan ki jai. Gaupamanande Aveta Samadhus. to assemble the way. All glory to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Nam Vishnu Pada Krishna Pastai Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gulavani Pachaine Nivisesa Shunyavadi Paskasadi Zatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivadadi Go Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Good morning, Hare Krishna, everybody, and happy Friday. We're getting to the weekend. Weekend is the we're getting close to the Hainam. And please, you can forgive me because I was gone for a year. I was not giving class for so long. I was listening to Srila Prabhupada class all the time. So I was listening to some class also. So just bear with me. You might going to have hard time because I live in the French territory for a year. So my accent got a little bit Frenchy more. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 25, Verse 16. Okay, what is the title? Okay, look at here. The characteristic of King Puranjan. Ki Jai. Okay. Again, that's me on this again, and there's a Jackson military Tashma Shigula de Namaha. And Shakapata via Chakri Pasangare Chapatana Patanegu Vishnu Bibu Namo Namaha. Again, Canto 4, Chapter 25, Verse 16. The characteristic of King Puranjana. Puranjan. In Sanskrit, they don't say the A, say Puranjan. Sometimes. Sabachat Balakatyabi Rachyabi Akridaya Tanapanahe Checha Dvacha Patakabi Yuktam Viduma Vidive Sabachat Palachabi Akridayatanam Panahai Yadvajam Patakabi Yuktam Viduma Vidibihi
Yuktam Vidhi
Sabha Chakravachabhi
Sabachakaratyavir
Akrita Patana Patai
Akridayatanapanai
Chadwajam Patakabi
Shakyapachapatakavi
Yuktam Viduma Vidibihi
Yuktam Vidhi Sabachakaratyavir Akridayatanapanai Shakyapachapatakavi Yuktam Vidhi Sabachakaratyavir Sabachakaratyavir Akridayatanapanai Akridayatanapanai Shakyapachapatakavi Shakyapachapatakavi Yuktam Vidhi
Yuktam Vidhi Sabachakaratyavir
Sabachakaratyavir
Akridayatanapanai
Akridayatanapanai
Shakyadvajapatakavi
Shakyapachapatakavi
Yuktam Vidruma Vidibihi
Yuktam Vidhi Sabachakaratyavir Sabachakaratyavir Akridayatanapanai Akridayatanapanai Shakyadvaya Patakavir Shakyapachapatakavi Yuktam Vidruma Vidibihi Yuktam Vidruma Vidibihi
Sabha
Sabha
Assemble House
Assembly houses
Chatvara
Chatvara
Squares
squares
Vachabehi
Pratyahi
by streets
streets
Akrida Ayatana
Akridayatana
Gambling houses
gambling houses
Apane
Apanai
by shops
shops
Checha
Chaitya
resting places
resting places
Dwaja Patalabehi
Vajapatakavi
with flags and festoons
flags and festoons
Yuktam
Yuktam
decorated
decorated
Viduma
Vidruma
without trees without trees
trees
Vidibihi
Vidhi
with platforms.
platforms
Translation and purpose by Divine Krishna Prabhupada Ki. In the city, there were many assembly houses, street crossing, streets, restaurants, gambling houses, markets, resting places, flags, festivals, and beautiful parks. All is surrounded the city. Everybody repeat after me. In the city, many assembly houses,
There were many assembly houses,
street crossings,
street crossings,
streets,
streets,
restaurants,
restaurants,
gambling houses,
gambling houses,
markets,
markets,
resting places,
resting places,
flags,
flags,
festoons,
festoons,
and beautiful parks.
beautiful parks.
All these surrounded the city.
All these surrounded the city.
In this way, the capital is described in the capital, the assembly house, and many square, many street crossing avenues and street, many gambling places, markets and places of rest, all decorated flags and festivals. The square are surrounded with wedding and are devoid of trees. The heart of the body can be compared to the assembly house for the living entities is within the heart, along with the Paramatma, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 15:15. Anasham cham iti shani visto mata smriti jnanam apohanam cha. The heart is the center of all remembrance, forgetfulness, and deliberation. In the body, the eyes, ear, and nose are different places of attraction for sense enjoyment. And the street for going higher and tighter may be compared to different types of air blowing within the body. The yogic process for controlling the air within the body and the different nerves is called susuna, the path of liberation. The body is also a resting place because when the living entity becomes fatigued, it takes rest within the body. The palms and the sole of the feet are compared to flag and festoon. Festoon? Sound like French. Festoon. Hare Krishna. So there is a beautiful explanation about the body. And the body is like you can compare the body as like a city or a house, you know. So in a city, in a house, just like in the city, you got so many and the senses enjoy the senses in the body enjoy all the things from outside. And if we as a devotee, we can control the senses, we don't get trapped by the outside world, by the outside world, if we control that. Because when a person did not know how to control the senses and his mind, he get fooled, he get building, he get fooled, he get really out of control. I realized that, you know, when I was away, by being in association with devotee, I studied Srila Prabhupada book for many years, and I realized, my God, beyond is so important. Study Srila Prabhupada book, chanting Hare Krishna is so important. Because when I used to go to Guadeloupe, it was so hard for me to not be in Guadeloupe style. But after many years of practice, my senses learn how to be put calm. And most of the time I was always home. People wouldn't say, man, I was always home, always. I was not going to the city at all. So the thing I was doing to just do bhajan, wake up 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. By the training, when you train the mind and the senses to behave himself, so when we are in a battle of Kurukshetra, in a battles, we know how to behave. The mind, the senses is like kids. If you don't control, you say education, start at home. So be a devotee, control the mind and the senses, start at the Srila Prabhupada at home. So when we learn how to control our mind, the senses, we can do, Srila Prabhupada even says that, we can go all over the world, make devotee. But if you can control your mind, your senses, how can you help people of not, be fooled by their senses? So, that was a good realization for me, and I was very proud of what Srila Prabhupada bring to us. And some people was telling me, you never go out. I say, my pleasure is inside by chanting the name, and I used to open the door. I used to do bhajan. People used to listen. They used to ask me, what is singing? So I used to preach to people, and from there, some people, maybe 2 or 3 people become vegetarian. They was not fully vegetarian, but they tried to. So that was a beginning, and I was very, very amazed And so I mean all that. This purpose is very important about the body is like it's like a house, it's like the city. In a house, you got so many pleasures, so many things. In a city, you got so many things. So if we learn how to use, how to control, how to use this body, mean the mind, the senses, we can be happy. We can be happy. That's by controlling the mind, the senses, we develop happiness. You can tell people they're working so hard for happiness. Why people working so hard? For happiness. But they don't know by working so hard, you can obtain happiness. The really happiness is by control your mind, your senses. The mind, the senses is very uncontrollable. So we have to learn. We have to learn not to be controlled by that. And for a devotee, we don't need the outside world to be happy. We get the happiness in by chanting Hare Krishna. We got all the tools. Srila Prabhupada bring everything to us to control this rascal mind and the senses. So we got the books, we got the holy name, we got Prashadam, we got good leaders who follow Srila Prabhupada, who helping us. And sometimes we have some up and down, but we should not fall. We should keep going. We should perseverance. And I realized that after many years in Krishna consciousness, I realized, thank you, I stay in by Srila Prabhupada Lotus Feet, and I feel so much happiness. I was very proud to be a devotee because I see these people, how they live outside in Guadeloupe. You know, not to criticize them. People are very kind. People are so nice. They always say good morning, but there's so much onto intoxication, cursing. Oh my God, it's hard, you know. But they're very kind. They are ignorant. So sometimes I used to push to some people, but I was not pushing people because it's not good to push people. You just let people say by your example. We have to do like Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada was not pushing nobody. When Srila Prabhupada came to the Western world, he was very laid back with the Westerner. That's how people in Guadeloupe I do the same thing. I did not force people. I live how I don't curse, no smoking, no drinking, always meditate. The neighbor used to come to see me. They say, wow, I love the song you're doing. So that's how. We don't have to open our mouth to talk to people. The only way we can open our mouth is by chanting. Chanting, people get attracted because when you chant the holy name, it's more beautiful it's more attractive than go to preach to people. Because if we're not pure ourselves, how can we convert people? So by chanting the holy name, people are very attracted by the holy name. They don't get too much. You get attracted about what you say, but most by the because the holy name is Krishna himself. They get attracted by Krishna, and that happens. I see that many times. And when I see, is by going outside, we can see the beauty of this philosophy, the beauty of what Krishna Prabhupada bring to us. And when I come back on devotee, I love it. Like I always say, Srila Prabhupada said that also. Devotee association, we have to go away, and we begin to see, because we forget sometimes what is the outside world, or sometimes we forget, sometimes we don't forget, but the mind, the senses say maybe something is better. We're going back, it's nothing good outside. Even the island is so beautiful. The thing I was most attracted is the nature, like Srila Prabhupada say. Prabhupada say, man create the city and God create nature. So I was most attracted by the ocean, go to the wood, the fruits, by the city. No, and that is not something, not only because Srila Prabhupada says that, but your senses, your mind change the taste. The taste, when you change Hare Krishna, you change the taste. And you change the taste. You're not attracted by the what man created. We can use it, of course, using it for Krishna. But we're not a bunch of fanatics here. No, we're not. We can use everything for Krishna. It's like all these things, all this material world, all these things they create is like a weapon. If you don't know how to use the weapon in martial art, you can hurt yourself. So if you don't know how to use what is outside, all this material, money, everything, we can harm ourselves and we can harm others. So only devotee who totally know how to use the material energy. Using for Krishna, you're safe. You try to enjoy. If you try to enjoy for yourself, material energy, you get hurt. Like a weapon. If you don't know how to use a weapon, you cut your. So we have to know how to use this material energy. And if we're using for Krishna, and Krishna is happy, automatically we're happy. But we're using, you can see people outside, they try to, I say that you all the time joke with me that, try to control everything. I said that the other word say that. He will come to me. Try to take over, try to control everything instead of let Krishna enjoy. So the thing, and when we use this thing for Krishna, we engage our senses, our mind, and everything will belong to us, the object of the bring us to everything. We offer Krishna everything. We're happy. We're happy in with our mind. We obtain peace of mind. We obtain happiness, and we keep going. We can see all Srila Prabhupada when he came to America. He was totally renounced. That was the first time Srila Prabhupada came in America. He was not attracted by all these things because he learned how to control his mind. You see, so many foreigners, they come to America. They come to America just to enjoy. Because why? They did not control the mind, the senses. But when your mind and senses, all these things don't affect you. Mind, the senses is like fire. It's like fire. Srila Prabhupada explained that. If you want to turn up fire, you got to use water. You can use gas. I'll try to people. The more they enjoy, the more they put gas in. More gas, you get more entangling. More. So we have to learn not to be trapped by the trick of Maya. All these objects are the trick of Maya to make us forget about Krishna. But the mind, the senses, we have to apply for Krishna and remember Krishna. Because the mind, when you enjoy all these things, and all these things, like Srila Prabhupada explained, all these things are meant to make us forget about Krishna. All these things. But we're using for Krishna, we remember Krishna. So people now, they go into the opposite way. They go to the way of Krishna because they're using material things. We're using material things too because we're using for Krishna. We're going into the positive way. So we have to use all these things wisely. Wisely means bhakti. Be conscious of what we're doing. Everything we do in life, everything we do in Krishna, we have to be conscious. Devotee association, we got to be conscious. Study the book, you got to be conscious. That's why I say Krishna consciousness. It's not Maya consciousness. It's not our self-consciousness. So we have to be conscious of what we're doing. We have to be conscious. If we engage the mind, the senses for Maya, we become unconscious of Krishna, not Krishna consciousness. So it's very important. It's very important, like the verse say here, is to engage everything. Because the body is like a city. You got all the pleasure. The physical, the human form is a high technology. You got so much sense gratification. It's not like the animal. We have so much. We got the eye. We can see beautiful thing. Ear, nice music. The tongue, eating. We got so much pleasure. So if we don't come Krishna's pleasure, we're going to be, and we will enjoy the body only for the senses. They are godas. They are godas. And we are Goswami, nuns. So we have to use all the pleasure of the body for Krishna. We are fanatics of Krishna, you know. So we have to use all the beauty of the physical body, because the human form is the highest form. That is a gift from Krishna. That is a gift you're giving to Krishna. So we have to use this vehicle. We get this technology machine wisely, or otherwise, coming back again. And like this book say here, human form is not promised to us. So we have to use it wisely. If we don't use this opportunity of human form, especially in the age we live now, we are Krishna devotee. In the Kali Yuga, there is a movement of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You know, this movement is not coming every Kali Yuga. It's very well. So we have this opportunity, we have this chance to have this human form in the time of Krishna. When says we are in the movement of Krishna, when says we have the human form, we have the gift. This is a gift after many lifetimes. Because they say human form is very rare. You know, that is only in Krishna consciousness. I heard that. Because we think, oh, there's a lot of human. No. Among all these other species, the human form are less. So the soul, when you attend this opportunity to have this sophisticated machine who can take us to Krishna, intelligence, the only human form who have the consciousness to understand Krishna, to understand Veda, to understand Bhakti. Only human form. Animals they don't. They're working in the karma. You know, they already. That is the reason also. The different reason why we're doing karma, because we know better. We get the intelligence to know what is good, what is bad, but we do it anyway. The animals, they living by instinct. They don't do karma. They do the karma already. But we human, we are the elder brother. We are elder brother. They are the little brother. So we have to use our intelligence. This machine God give us is a gift. God give us so much. Krishna give us so much gift. He give us the human form. And plus, he don't only give us his form, but he give us the opportunity to use his body, the sense, the light, everything. He give us everything, all the ingredient, all the element, and he give us also a way to not get an illusion by the beauty of the body. He give us the Vedas, scripture. So we have this beautiful machine. I think about that sometimes. I say, so I'm so happy I got this human form, but sometimes I'm not really happy, because human are the worst enemy of Mother Nature. But when you become a devotee, you become the best friend of Mother Nature. So we have to be conscious of that. We have to be very concerned about the beauty of Krishna consciousness. The beauty of Krishna consciousness is by using this opportunity Srila Prabhupada bring to us to see the beauty. And we get this human form. We can see the beautiful form of Krishna. We can eat prasadam. We can smell the incense. We can do so many things with this body in Krishna consciousness. And Krishna consciousness is a vessel. It's a vessel who take us straight to Krishna Loka. So when I say that to the new people, I'm a new people too. I say that to all the people who come for the first time. Maybe in this life you're new people, but in your past life you was also. But Prabhupada say, if people know what What is Krishna consciousness? Everybody will join. Krishna consciousness is not a religion, it's not a sect, is a spiritual, it's Goloka Vindala, and it's Krishna himself. If people are very conscious and smart, Srila Prabhupada say, Krishna is for smart people. If you're smart, you can say, oh my God, this beautiful movement is not a religion. It's not only a religion, it's higher than a religion. It's a summum bonum. So if people know about that, they will join right away, they will get out. Srila Prabhupada say, get what you have to do what you have to do, and get out. Because the Kali Yuga getting even worse. And don't try to fool on, to play on, because when we are new devotee, that's good, but we take Krishna consciousness for granted. Devotee association for granted. We don't see all this paraphernalia is an opportunity for us to get out. And we got the tool. Krishna give us a physical body. So help us to get out here. Prabhupada said, get out. Don't even try to come back. Some people try to be kind of sentimental. Oh, I want to come back to save the world. I want to come back like a lake of Krishna consciousness. We should not even try to come back in a family of a devotee. Yeah, that's okay. But Srila Prabhupada said, the Kali Yuga, get out here. We're not pure enough. Only Srila Prabhupada can think like that, but we're not pure enough to thinking, oh, I can come, I don't mind to come back, in a devotee home, everything. Only so the pure devotee will think like that. We're not pure. So we get out here. Srila Prabhupada is our savior. He came here to take you out from here. We cannot say Srila Prabhupada, oh, Srila Prabhupada, I want to be like you. I want to come back life after life, save people. No, get out here. Because this Kali Yuga is an ocean of fault. Ocean of fault. And this Kali Yuga is meant to make you forget about Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada bring all these beautiful, the tool, everything to make us remember about Krishna and get out here. Don't never come back. Don't never come back. It's like a nightmare. This body is beautiful, but in one way is a nightmare. Its material is a nightmare. We live in this material world, and plus in the Kali Yuga, and plus in the physical body, and we're living in a nightmare. This nightmare, Srila Prabhupada came to wake you up. Come on, wake up, sleepy soul. Get out here. There's no time to waste. Get out. We have to move. We have to get out here. So, after many years in Krishna consciousness, practicing, using Srila Prabhupada prescription, we realize really, my God, I'm so happy to be a devotee. Thank you, Krishna, for his medicine. And even after many years, when we become so strong, you can go to any country, you're not attracted by it anymore. Not attracted by all these things going on the outside. We want Krishna. So after many years of practicing Krishna consciousness, we're living inside. We're no longer living outside. And you can't go anywhere. Nothing attracts you because we are in. When you're in, nothing can take you. We are in Krishna consciousness. We're going to talk like that because I realize that in Guadeloupe, I want not attracted by that at all. So we have to follow Srila Prabhupada's step. And Srila Prabhupada came for the first time in this country who has so much maya, so much opulence. He did not fall down because he controlled his mind, the senses. Srila Prabhupada said, if somebody learn how to control his mind, his senses, he can make a disciple all over the world. If you can control yourself, your mind, and senses, how can you control other people? So if you have any it's effort, it's still early. But and let me read that again. In the city, there were many assembly houses, street crossing, street restaurants, gambling houses, markets, resting places, flat, festooned, and beautiful park. All this surrounding the city. What is the city? The city. In the city gets gratification, a lot. So that America, of course, is very good. But in Guadeloupe, it's a little island, but they are under the France, so a lot of sense gratification also. So like I said, by Srila Prabhupada mercy, and my mind, my senses was not really attracted by all these things. So and I was very, very surprised. I was very surprised. I said, my God, a person like me who loves so much sense gratification, I was not even really attracted by what they have in Guadeloupe. The only thing is attractive, like Srila Prabhupada, is the nature, the ocean, the foods, everything. The weather is nice, but the outside world is Maya. Srila Prabhupada is a Maya world. How can you be attracted by Maya? Eh? If you're attracted by Maya, it's because you are not Krishna consciousness. Yes. So as we have to do like Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada could go anywhere in the world, never get that. And even not only that, Srila Prabhupada was offered so many things: house, car, money, everything. Not because he learned how to control his mind, his senses. He did not fail. Srila Prabhupada was not an ordinary guru. I don't say a man, because we can compare the guru to a man, to an ordinary man. He was not any kind of guru. So many gurus here, they come here, what they come in America for? Just to fool people, to make people think you can be God. And we Westerner, we so full, we believe that. Oh my God, I can be God. And they get so happy, they give them money. But Srila Prabhupada came in America, he taught people how to be. We are servant of Krishna. And himself, he introduced himself like a servant of Krishna. Even if he say he was a guru, it's by his act. People could say he's a guru. But he did not open his mouth. But all these pretenders who come in the West, because they know they can fool people, not to criticize, they can fool people because we Westerners, we are ignorant about the Veda, about spiritual things, so they fool us easily, But Srila Prabhupada was sent by Krishna. He was not imposter. He was not an imposter. You can tell. You can tell Srila Prabhupada by his act. Srila Prabhupada never said, I'm your guru, I am Krishna. He never said that. It's by his act. He was an acharya. The acharya is set by example. But the one who say, I'm a guru, or you can be a guru, is a liar, So we have to really thanks Srila Prabhupada to bring this beautiful science of self-realization as it is. Because if the science of realization was not given as it is, we could fool other people. People will get lost. There's a lot of chaos. Srila Prabhupada was a good leader. So we are very indebted to Srila Prabhupada. And we have to persevere in his mission. My Guru, Bhakti Swami, said, how can you please a great man is to continue his legacy. How can we please Srila Prabhupada is to continue. That's how we can please him. And looking at Srila Prabhupada, what he did for me. I said, my gosh, Srila Prabhupada, thank you so much. He helped me out to be detached from Maya very gradually. I feel so great now. I feel so happy, so much joy. And everywhere a devotee go, if you follow Srila Prabhupada, you'll be happy like Srila Prabhupada. In Guadeloupe, I feel in heaven. Here, I feel in heaven. I feel everywhere in Guadeloupe because by following Srila Prabhupada's step. So Srila Prabhupada say, heaven or hell is just a state of mind. It's not the place, it's just a state of mind. Yeah, only Krishna consciousness can teach you that. Other religion, yeah, they teach you, oh, if you have to work so hard to get what you need and you'll be happy. And this world going to be called the paradise. How can this world become paradise? You know, it's temporary. Anyway, if you have any question, any suggestion, any comment, any chastisement, I try to be humble.
I just have two anecdotes from the current news that really demonstrate, how attached people are to sense gratification and to their material bodies, and how not focused they are on spiritual matters, or they don't even understand. One is I just read an article like last night or this morning about this one scientist that is, the headline was brain preservation. We may live eternally, and it was about, it's the same old story that people have been trying to do for centuries, which is to preserve the body so that we can live eternally. And so this man just wanted to preserve our brains so that when there's a cure for death, then we can bring our brains back and continue to live eternally. And I mean, people have been trying to do that for a very long time.
I was thinking about the scientists always say later, yeah, we.
Yeah, as it says in the Bible, there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
And then the other is, recently there was that CEO of the insurance company was shot and killed. And if anyone's been following that story, this person obviously premeditated it. They wrote things on the bullets. They traveled from out of state, did all this planning to murder this CEO as some kind of message. And so, for the longest, for a few days, the only pictures they had of him, he had a mask on, he had a hood on, you couldn't see him. But now there's a new picture of him that came out, and he's smiling really big, and you can see his face. And so they're going to catch him any day now. And here it turns out he was flirting with a girl. And so he went through all that trouble to plan this murder, to travel out of state, to go that. And what's going to get him is that he took his mask off so he could flirt with a girl, because that sex desire is stronger than his desire to preserve himself.
Yeah.
So, and I thought that made me chuckle a little bit. So anyway, that's all I have.
The beauty of Maya getting good. So-called beauty of Maya. That's true. So, and also there's something to do with a person who can control himself, a falling in the dish of Maya. Thank you so much.
There's another you're saying how we go outside of ourselves to try to find happiness. And,
Yeah.
And then we, end up not happy or not peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this verse, and I'm not sure where it comes from, but Srila Prabhupada would quote it sometimes. Mukti Bhukti Siddhi Kami, you know that verse? Mukti Bhukti Siddhi Kami, Sakali Ashantas.
Yeah. So what is the translation?
Krishna Bhakti Nishkama.
Yeah.
Ataiva Shanta. So mukti is, of course, liberation. Mukti bhukti means one who's seeking liberation. Siddhi means one who's seeking perfection.
Yeah, Siddhi yoga.
And kamis are the people who, like you were describing, just going out trying to find sense gratification. And it says sakali ashanta. Sakali means all of those are ashanta, which means lacking shanta. Lacking peace. And then, but the Krishna Krishna Bhakti. What does it say? Krishna Bhakti Nishkama. He has no material desires. Therefore, he is peaceful. So that's a little bit interesting that not only the people that are trying for gross sense gratification, like people in the city or maybe, or people in Guadalupe or whatever you're seeing, but also the people who are striving to control themselves and for some other motive than to serve Krishna.
That is bigger.
Which is like my own liberation or
Looking for the higher sense gratification. These people who are ignorant, they're looking for low, but this guy, they conscious, they are yogi, but they're looking for higher. They are big time.
if you're just trying to control your senses just for your own happiness,
Yeah,
that also is, you won't find peace that way.
yeah, that's good.
Anyway.
That's thank you. Yeah. Open the senses, yeah. That's it?
I think that's it.
Srila Baba, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Kanta, Srimad. Yeah, true.